Let me just
Adama,
get on that. Yeah.
your favorite, you come next.
You are making a point, I won't lie. But I'll also say this. Our people used to say, if the outsider can destroy you, it's an insider that make them to succeed. Okay. And for which we have the saying there, so when you're looking for a witch, look under your foot. Look under your feet, okay? A witch can never be able to destroy you when he or she did not have anything against you. Like he cannot penetrate if the inside did not sold you out. They will never penetrate in you. So in this, the point you just made is valid. But even if Sam Larry or Naira Marley orchestrate everything, we will still say Wunmi sold Mohbad out because she is white and she went on that show.
Exactly.
So going on that show with a 5-month-old baby. Let me just say, maybe you heard they want to kill your husband. That's why you go there. Then why didn't you protect your husband? Why didn't you shout when they were doing it? Why would you sit and watch them do it and still up to now you're looking them going scot-free without saying anything if you're not part of it? Or if you have not been promised that this is what you will make sure you take everything. Just forget about it. So Wunmi is part of it. Adura is part of it because they went on that show with them. So Adura is part of it. Darosha is part of it. And all the people in the house are part of it. They were like an umbrella. Mohbad thought they are umbrella for him. They will protect him. Yet they sold him out freely for the lions to devour. So even if we are going to catch the outside thief, it's still the inside thief that opened that door for the outside thief to come inside. So we are going to be squeezing the inside thief so that we can catch the one out that came in. That's what we are doing. That's why we are squeezing, we are pressing on Wunmi and those other Olori Bugu idiots, son and daughters of one night stand products.
Exactly.
That's why we are pressing them, because those kids are one night stand. They are like kids being produced on one night stand when their mama no thing saying go get that, go carry that belly, just kill like this, go carry the belly inside.
I've never seen this type of family before in my entire life. I'm 52 years old. I have never in my 52 years. Let me say, okay, now I'm 52, maybe in my 47 years, of life, I have never seen such family before in my life. The thing is that it baffles me. How can your daughter make this kind of a growing kind of thing? Very bad, terrible. We're calling your daughter a murderer. Not that she stole. At least one can you foolish.
What do you expect from a mother that has 3 kids with 3 different fathers? What do you expect from a mother that have 3 kids with 3 different fathers?
Sorry, hold on. Lady Adama, before you continue the conversation with Mommy Abuke, let's hear the view from your favorite. Let's listen to you.
Yes, I understand Mommy Abuke so well. Yeah, Abuke, I'm right.
I'm young like you guys, huh? If you see me, hey. Myself go holla.
So your face make we not say you don't young. If not, go continue calling you Mommy.
The point is, I don't want to believe that they attacked Mohbad on his way home. I want to believe that after the show, there was a fight on 1 Million Bridge and there was a fight at home, which happens to, because Prime Boy said the realist of the house was okay before they left for the show.
Yeah.
So there was a fight at home right after the show, of which they succeeded. Mohbad, they did not, they overcome Mohbad. That was why he was injured. So I want to believe there is a nurse, and the nurse came on Monday, because I don't want to believe Mohbad died on Tuesday, and Darosha is saying Mohbad is, smelling. That is why he quickly embalmed him. I want to believe that narrative that he died on Monday. So they fought at home that the release of the house was broken, because Prime Boy said the release of the house was okay before they left for the show. Thank you.
Okay, now, thank you so much. talking about the railings of the house, talking about the testimony of Darosha. You know, it is no longer a news that Mohbad died on Monday. It is no longer a news. Some people might still be finding it very difficult, and if you are still finding it very difficult to believe, I wonder the kind of narration or explanation that you still need to be able to convince you that this thing actually happened on Monday. Is it the text message or is it the WhatsApp messages between Prime Boy and Wunmi that you cannot use, or the narrative of Folashade the very night that Mohbad died, which is that Monday? That was what she said. Now, Folashade herself, Darosha, spending, even the Black Widow herself, Wunmi, they are still going to be, a time is going to come. The 4 of them or the 5 of them are going to look at themselves face to face. This was what you said at the Corona inquest. You said at the Corona inquest by Darosha, you said it was already at the stage 2. Now, you said they called you in the morning at about 11 o'clock that this guy was already convulsing, and at that point in time the police claimed that Mohbad, the nurse was yet to arrive, that the nurse came at about 2:45. Now, I don't need to go back and talk about all of these things again, because you all remember all of these things, you all know all of these things, that it's just like refreshing our memories. But at the end of the day, by the time we are done with the Corona inquest, we would have gotten the justice that we actually need even before we get to the criminal court. And contrary to people's opinion that there might not be criminal court, I'm glad to say this to you, that it is just a lie. Yes, the Corona inquest was set up. One of the main reasons why the Corona inquest was set up is to actually make people forget or get tired of the justice for Mohbad. Little did they know that it's not going to play out like that. Little did they know that it's not going to play out like that. They set it up to make people get tired of the inquest and everything and the justice, everybody. Nigerians now, things know the two things to tire us. In 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we are tired of it already. And everybody goes say, I beg you. Make there anybody wait there, go. But at the end of the day, this is a year. They are actually surprised that up till now, we still have this thing going on. Which is why I'm going to say, before Honorable York is going to join us, I am going to say that we should not relent, because I see that energies are going down. I'm telling you, energies are going down. Energies are going down. But I just want to use this medium to actually encourage every one of us. I'm listening to one of Mohbad's songs now, and we used to play the song at the early hours of this Justice Mohbad. But then, before we continue, let me quickly go ahead and play the song so that every one of us will listen to the song again. And this song is actually going to Mohbad, because it shows how what am I gonna say? How of a FOOL that she is, yeah.
Mohbad was alive.
Yes. And Folashade is also envious of Mohbad.
That time, Mama Mohbad, that time, Mohbad has not yet opened up to Folashade. She has not yet shared what she is stopping from Wunmi to Folashade. So Folashade was angry. That's why she was talking with sense. Now Mama Mohbad has shared the gist with her that this is the gist, this is what I'm enjoying, and this is what we are going to enjoy if everything die like this. So my sister joined me, make we enjoy, and she Kokoma joined the boat. These people.
What a family.
Okay, go ahead, Senator.
Okay, now, what a family. Looking at the family of Wunmi and looking at the family of Abosede, these two families are families that no one should pray that his or her own children gets into. These two families are the kind of family that even you don't want to pray that your enemy enters into that kind of family. I'm telling you. Because now, when you look at the let's analyze this first one. Look at the family of Folashade. The only thing that drives them is money. The only thing that drives them is money. When you give them money, they are ready to go. They are good to go. Whatever it is that you ask them to do, they are ballers and they are ready for it. Just give them the money. Now, anywhere belief is, follow the bag. That is who they are. Just tell them this and this and this and this, but take this. They are ready to go. Now, I said something the other time that people Folashade is envious of Mohbad because none of the children of Folashade can ever be as great as Mohbad. So now, Folashade is ready to protect Darosha at the expense of justice for Abosede's son. Now, Folashade can do anything to protect Darosha. Now, I'm still edging somewhere with money. Folashade can do anything to protect Darosha, but she doesn't care if Mohbad gets justice or not, because it's none of their business. Why? Because Darosha has access to some of the money. Because there is no way they are going to cover up the murder without Wunmi actually giving them anything that Darosha needs. Because Darosha seems, because I think they said back then that Darosha and Wunmi, they were not really that close like that. So where's the closeness actually coming up from now? It has to be that, hello, cover me, and this is what, and this is what you're going to enjoy. I bet you if Darosha picks up his phone and calls the Black Widow and says, I need 50,000 naira today, the Black Widow, even though she does not have it, I know I'm just making an example, even though she does not have it, she will prefer to go and do anything to raise that 50,000 naira to give to Darosha. And Folashade knows that there is no other place where money is going to come from. Now, I'm going to say this. The next time Folashade mistakenly comes out, you will see that our settings will have changed, our phone will have changed, our lighting will have changed, everything will have changed. Why? Because now she now has access to the money. So the family of Folashade, which is also the family of Abosede, is a family that follows the bag. There is no time that Mohbad comes out. What she talks about is money, 5 million. Motiniko rent, any amount that they are able to recover from the shop, blah blah blah. Before he died, he promised me that he was going to give me so money. There's something I don't want to say. Before he died, there's the blah blah blah. Everything is all about money.
About money.
It's all about money. It's all about money. For Folashade to come outside, you will know that they are poor, wretched family without shame. Folashade will open her mouth and say, they have not given us money, but if they give us money, we are going to join them to abuse you. Meaning, your own target in this justice for Mohbad is money.
It's money. No integrity, no dignity, nothing.
If outsider is making money off the justice for Mohbad, it is understandable that is outsider. But a family member, I remember one of the first video that she did, she was like, for the sake of the blood that joins myself, which is Folashade and Mohbad together.
Yeah.
For the sake of that blood, God is going to, she was talking to the Black Widow like that.
Yeah.
She was attacking the Black Widow. She said, because of that blood that joins me, herself, and Mohbad together.
With passion then.
Yes, with passion. But now that everything that has to do with money, you understand, she's backing out. And I want to say, for Mommy Jokem and Tenyo Monogo the other day, to have put it back into her mouth, what you vomited, now you are going to eat it. You are going to eat it. You are going to eat what you have already said at the beginning. There is no saying that no, the Bible said, do not say in front of an angel it was a mistake. You said it and you stood by it. You said that. Wunmi, do you want to deny? Do you want to deny that Baba Mohbad did not see blood on the duvet? She said, and I quote, she said, even the blood was so much to the extent that I was asking my sister, which is Abosede, why there is blood? The blood is much like this. Now, this is it now. Whether the case is in the court. Now, I want us to understand something about a case that is in the court. A case in the court can be discussed. A case in the court people can talk about it. But what you cannot do about a case in the court is to judge a case that is in the court. But you can talk about it, the outcome of a case in the court per day. For instance, when the election tribunal was on, people were talking about it on television, on TV, on social media. People were talking about it. The fact that it was in the court, people were talking about it, but they cannot conclude. That is what a case in the court looks like. So if we sit and we talk about what they said at the inquest, we are not violating the law. We are not violating, in as much as we are not judging. We are not the judge presiding over the matter. What we are doing is we are analyzing and talking about what is it that they said. It's like a reported speech. It's like we.
What is in the public already?
What do you think? Yeah. Exactly, it's already in the public. So she should not come out. Education is actually disturbing her. That's why they said education is not a scam.
No.
School is not a scam.
I think you see me when Mommy Aprika was talking that I'm laughing, yeah? Abi, is it Adama? You see my laughing comment? I remember when someone talk about the rainies in the house, that thing make me laugh. Aye, the mola ti baje. When you rainies come and jabo someone logo.
Are you eating lava station?
Did you observe?
Remember when he said, yes, some people rainies that normally fall in their hand. Which rainies? Rainies that can spoil this. Time you enter Mohbad house.
Don't worry. Public rights. There is a video that we have. A day before Mohbad goes to that show, went to the show, the railings was looking perfect. The railings was looking okay. Everything was in good condition.
Thank you. When was Papa Lolo in the sitting room?
Exactly. Everything was in good condition.
That was a good show. That was
the railing where they used play. Wunmi said,
your favorite. Now, they said he's a banker. Now, I stand to be corrected, but I think he's one of the gatesmen at the bank. Because if you work in the bank, whether you are a sweeper, whether you are a gatesman, whether you are a cleaner,
his facial expression. Does it look like a banker to you? He's one of the Elero, in Lekki, in
fact, the guy, the steward that goes on an errand to help bankers to go and buy food is also a banker. You understand? Because if you work in the bank, you are a banker.
Yes, you.
Yeah. So he's a banker because he's one of those that goes on an errand. Because if you say you are truly a banker, we must have said, okay, you are educated and you know what you are doing. Now, if the railings was removing, why did you take you guys time to repair it? Why did you repair it when people began to talk about the railings? Why did you guys go ahead to repair the railing?
They did not even go and check the field. They did not even repair it. They used them to raise it, and one has come in the process.
Pending said, but it was not you. You said, oh man, you're seeing a new house that was bought, 175 million naira house that was bought. The only thing that will be affected in that house is the railing.
Mohbad is not the owner of the house. They will tell us the house Mohbad. Bella is congratulating Mohbad for 170 million. If they say Mohbad is the owner of that house, definitely Mohbad has bought another house in that estate.
Wait, Afunki, son, Honorable York is not. Abunke said Karimo just mentioned Ish and York that they need to petition Damola for stealing Mo headsets. Honorable York, come on, take over the platform.
For wearing Mohbad's clothes before he was even buried.
Wọ́n lè polo ẹsẹ̀ ti Mohbad torí Mohbad lórúkọ nú ayé. Ó dẹ̀ àwọn fans gidi. Soko kórí burúkú lọ. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ológo. Ọmọ tọ́mọ̀ jákèjádò àgbáyé. Olórí burúkú ọmọ tó kó wá balẹ̀ jẹ́ ọláọlá. Ìwọ ń sọ pé wọ́n sì ní ẹsẹ̀ tí nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ní làákàyè. Gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú dáwà. Àfẹ̀yìnbó bí ọ̀pẹ́ rẹ̀. Òyìnbó kọ̀wé dìyẹ kàtì. Dáwà olórí burúkú òyìnbó kọ̀wé dìyẹ kàtì. So bó o ṣe kàwé tó gbé ìbò tó là ń kàyé ẹ̀ ò lọ síbẹ̀ pé kò sọ fún ọ̀gá ẹ̀ Wùnmí pé kó má ṣẹrù ọkọ ẹ̀ níṣekúṣe kán tọ́jú ẹ̀. Jagun mú ìbà. Sórí ìtókù lọ tó máa lò lé ayé orí burúkú tó kọ yẹn náà ló máa fi lò. Àwọn ọmọ tó bá wá filẹ̀ sáyé lọ wọ́n máa ṣorí burúkú títí tó máa fi wá bá ẹ lọ́rùn ni. Láṣẹ Ìdùmarè torí mi wá fún ẹ àdàbí tí n bá kọ́kọ́ wá fún ẹ àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé mo kọ́kọ́ kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì kó tó kọ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì kó tó bú mi bí mo ṣe máa fún yín jẹ nìyẹn. kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì nínú yín bẹ̀ yẹn I'm good tó lè sọ pé kẹ́ preserve nǹkan ọmọ yẹn ṣàjójò wà bí mi kì í tètè gbéyàn wọlé lórí yín kí n má gbéyìn wọlé ẹ ra sà. Sam Jojo ẹ ti gòkè mo pẹ́ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Sam Jojo
àrímọ́ ni sẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ fẹ́ ra sà.
bóòni o kálẹ̀ o ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú ẹ o ìkọ̀kan ò ní ṣe ẹ o jọ tó bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ tán ọ̀wọ́n tó ń jàporó ṣé mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan ṣé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ jù nígbà tí mo ní pé kí kán dáwó dídò fún yàn ká ṣàánú ẹ̀ kó yé ṣe bí ìwèrè mọ́ wọ́n ní mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ jù o wọ́n ní mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ jù ṣé mo wá parọ́ ni ṣé mo wá parọ́ ṣé ló wà nù ṣé mo wá parọ́ ni tó yá dídò àbí kò yá dídò ṣé dídò ṣọ́ọ̀kì àbí kò ṣọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀.
lórí ṣèbọ̀dá láti lẹ́yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tán ó ní kẹ́kẹ́ fi dá fún ọgbọ́n fún ọgbọ́n lẹ́yìn tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ tán ó ní kẹ́kẹ́ fi dá fún ọgbọ́n fún ọgbọ́n ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ lọ ti ṣe kó fún.
òun náà mo ní pé kán ṣàánú. ẹjọ ìgbà wọlé máa kówó yẹn fún wọn kán yé ké mọ́ ìgbà wọlé máa kówó yẹn fún wọn ẹjọ èèlò lẹ ti dá báyìí.
lọ́wọ́ tìyá àtọmọ bá ti pé wá tó fún wọn.
ẹjọ ẹ tètè ṣe kọ́mọ́ kóbó ẹjọ ṣe rí ohun tó lè fún wa ní justice for Mohbad tẹ bá ti lè ra dídò fún woman yìí tí ò já poró mọ́ wàláì amari justice wàláì amari justice.
màá ti rọ́ọ̀sọ̀ yàrá sí létí lọ́la.
tẹ bá ti lè ra ẹjọ tẹ bá ti lè ra dídò yìí ẹjọ ṣẹ́rí kọ́lọ̀ tẹ máa rà kọ́lọ̀ pínkì ni mẹ́ta lẹ máa rà o mẹ́ta lẹ máa rà.
ìgbà tó wà lábẹ́
èyí tó máa lò láàárọ̀.
nǹkan tó béèrè fún yẹn náà ló máa pa ẹ́.
èyí tó
black ni pink like black dúdú lọ like o black ni.
irọ́ queens ní sùúrù mẹ́ta la fẹ́ rà gbogbo ẹ̀ pínkì láàárọ̀ kọ́lọ̀ pínkì lọ́sàn-án pínkì so èyí tó bá ti lò láàárọ̀ yẹn ó máa jẹ́ kó sùn dọ̀sán tó bá tún jí ẹ ṣáà mi sọ pé èyí tó máa plug sí náà ni eléyìí tó máa ń plug mọ́ náà so ẹjọ because ṣẹ́rí kínní yìí ó mú wa ká tètè rí justice so àwọn tó ń dí wa lọ́wọ́ àti mọ̀ nǹkan tá a máa gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ a gbé nǹkan tó mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ ká gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ lásán lẹ fi pé kí ìyá fún ọmọ ẹ ní infection ni àbí wọ́n ní ẹ ṣé táwọn ṣe fáìn tó yìí àwọn ò lè roko ní Canada lè roko ní Canada dídò lẹ máa rí ẹ má máa kọ́ ń bú òṣì ò lè roko gidi dídò ló máa rí kọ́ kúrò lórí ẹ̀.
mo máa dé wájú díẹ̀ kí n tó rẹ́.
ẹ ṣàánú mi ẹ ṣàánú wa ẹ jọ gbogbo àwa tá a ní ìdí justice.
ó máa gbé fọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ lé mi lọ́wọ́ mi.
ẹ̀dẹ̀ fọ́ǹbù tẹ ṣe fáìn tó tẹ ẹrù bẹ́ẹ̀ fáìn ni ẹ ti sán látòkè nílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sán kókó wà kó sókó Canada gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá kó sókó Canada tó o bá ti mú ọkọ ẹ lọ tó o ti mú wá láti bíbá ẹ ó lè rí ìwọ tó o ti wá gbẹnu létí
okó ọ̀rẹ́ ló ń dó.
okó olóko ni àwa fún wọn láàdváìsì.
Baba Suwe ti kọrin fún Pinky ẹni bó ṣe ẹni báwo Baba Suwe ṣe kọrin yẹn ó ní èmèrè lọ́mọ Pinky yẹn o èmèrè lọ́mọ Pinky yẹn tó bá wù mí mo lè fún ní 5% o tó bá tún fún mi báwo Baba Suwe ṣe kọrin yẹn gangan ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wò múbi yẹn èmèrè lọ́mọ sáyé.
màá lọ wo fídíò yẹn ẹ jọ ṣe rí níbi tá a bá dé báyìí níbi tá a bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe a friend in need tàrímọ́ wọ́n máa sọ kankan tàrímọ́ wọ́n ní a friend in need is a friend indeed ẹ ṣàánú ẹ̀ yín wàláyé gbogbo àwọn táwọn wá justice
ẹ̀yin tí bọ̀dá láti ìgbà ní bọ̀dá mi máa ní kẹ́ dáwọ́ dídò lọ́la tẹ́ẹ̀ní dá o ẹjọ́ ojú òní tì yín o ojú òní tì yín
ojú òní tì yín o ojú òní tì yín o ojú òní tì yín ẹ bá wa dá o wọn ò ní lè máa jàporó káàkiri wọn ò ní lè jí láàárọ̀ kan máa ṣépè kò yé yín
bọ̀dá mi
kò ṣe fi sára kú.
máa gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi lẹ́yìn.
ó yìí kù ókè gàdúrà jẹ̀ǹjà ẹ̀ sórí ìjọ tí ọ̀rọ̀ dídò yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ gangan ó lọ ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì leave my mommy alone is it your dídò.
ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kẹ́ ẹ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ screenshot kẹ̀kẹ́ sẹ́yìn sí.
screenshot ẹ wà tọmọ ẹ lọ ń kọ́mẹ̀ntì leave my mommy alone is it your dídò is it your dídò meanwhile ìyá àtọmọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀mẹ̀kan ni ẹ bá mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀mẹ̀kan.
àwa tiẹ̀ ní àwa ọjọ́ yẹn gangan èmi tẹ screamọ́ọ̀tì báyìí ló mú ní. leave my mommy alone is it your dido is it okay now if Pinky fit come out swear say she no dey share dido with im daughter I go leave justice for Mohbad I swear to God Almighty. tó bá lè bọ́ta because èmi ní confirmation ọmọ ẹ̀ wá ń kọ́ sí comment section. It is a lie. My mommy was not sharing video.
Mo mọ̀ bàtà ọmọ ẹ̀ wà, òun ló ti ọmọ ẹ̀ jáde pé kó wá kọ sílẹ̀.
Ẹ wò ó, ẹ bá wa dáwọ́ dídò, kárí mọ́ máa bá ṣe ẹ lọ náà, mo ṣì ń padà bọ̀ mí tí ì dì. Kò yẹ yín, ó pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀bí yẹpẹ̀.
Ó sì mi ní kán bá mi send ẹ̀ ní WhatsApp, ẹni kán bá mi send ẹ̀ WhatsApp.
Báwo rí i, a máa tẹ̀ fún ẹ, ẹ jọ ẹ ṣàánú Pinky o wọ́n ní ìdí dídò o eléyìí tó máa ń lò máa ń ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn o ok ó máa ń ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn. Who is Pinky? Na one aunty like that na so make I Debo let me just explain what happened. Now there is this woman that she has a daughter and she's actually sharing she's not even sharing she used to.
Nínú ilé ẹ̀gbẹ́ ń bí àti nínú ilé ẹ̀gbẹ́ ń bí wọ́n á rí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń jọ yìí níjọ́ tó fẹ́ nú ẹ̀. Don Grace thank you tí gbogbo wọn ń pariwo lé ẹ lórí ẹsẹ̀tì tó wà létí ọmọ burúkú yìí. Wọ́n á rí ẹ máa jọ Jámánì. Dàmọ́lá olórí burúkú iṣẹ́ báǹkì ò pé iṣẹ́ báńkì ò láì mọ́ wọ́n ti promise ẹ nínú royalty. Ó mọ̀ pé use and dump ní ìyàwó ọ̀gá tó ní. Ó kúkú ṣe níyàwó ọ̀gá náà ó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni àwọn ni. Ó mọ̀ pé use and dump ní. Ó mọ̀ iye èèyàn tó ti lò tó ti use tó ti dump. Use and dump tó ṣe fẹ́mi òun ló bá wà débi tá a dé yìí. Ìyá ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ti jáde ó ti pa wọ́n ti sọ oríṣiríṣi pé àwọn dúró tí ó da àwọn báwọn ṣe dúró tí tó àwọn sì lè padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ọmọ àwọn o àwọn sì lè padà sọ́dọ̀ ọkọ àwọn o you go learn ṣé o wá rí ọ̀rẹ́ ò lè dùn mí 419 alágbárí àtòlè wọ́n jọ pàdé ara wọn ni ìwọ olè òun alágbárí ọ̀gá 419 ẹ̀yin méjèèjì jọ pàdé ara yín ni ṣé o mọ̀ pé transaction yìí ò lè last torí ìwọ olè ìwọ ti smart tiẹ̀ nínú olè tó ń jà òun 419 alágbárí ó good báwo ni olè ṣe wá fẹ́ lọ 419 lọ́wọ́ gbà báwo ni 419 náà ṣe wá fẹ́ jí olè ní nǹkan ṣé o rí i pé nǹkan tó pa yín pọ̀ ló ṣì máa tú yín ká ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Mohbad àtọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tó sọ yín di pẹ̀sì òun náà ni ó padà tú yín ká ńgbà tó bá yá ẹnu ẹ̀ láwa yẹn àwa fọwọ́ lẹ́rùn àwò ó mọ̀ pé ẹnu ẹ̀ ò dáa ó mọ̀ pọ́rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ ò dáa ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bó ṣe wà ẹnu ń jáyà ni ẹ bá ń káre ya sọ̀rọ̀ sọ bótò àwọn oko ó mọ̀ pàwọ̀ oko ni ẹ ló ṣe mórí ẹ̀ sábẹ́ tó o bá rò pé ṣe gbá o máa rí gbà dey play lórúkọ ẹ̀ mi ní sọ jù yẹn lọ èmi ti give token mi.
How can I build the arms?
You're gonna look at those books the instructions are there.
But my arms is not.